Hello, everyone. This is Football is a Sport. We're here to tell you about things on Football is a Sport. We do lots of things and we have a good time. Sometimes my rhymes don't have to rhyme, but sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes I like to go to the party with my crackers. Other times I have other interests and activities. Thank you for listening to all of my proclivities.
On Football is a Sport.
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 Football.
Thanks for tuning in for this finale. We'll bring you to the end. We'll bring you there happily. This might be the end of us. We could die and then we would just be two dead guys on the radio. Two dead guys. I don't wanna go, but Gold Emblem is coming down. They're trying to make us frown. On Football is a Sport.
Football is a sport.
Football is a sport.
I will never frown when I'm pooping.
Football is a sport.
It's actually a gleeful experience.
Football is a sport.
Football is a sport. How are you doing today?
Well, I gotta say I'm doing pretty well for this, what could very well be our last show.
It could be the last show, but it could be the beginning of something else.
That's true. When one door closes, another one opens.
Or it could be just the last show. We're doomed to an existence in purgatory forever. Oh no.
Who knows? Maybe we'll keep going. Maybe we won't die.
Who knows? We will have to see on this very last episode.
Oh, Football is a Sport! Football is a Sport!
Oh, it could be inconclusive.
Football is a Sport!
I think it depends how you posit it. Is it
Football is a Sport! One more time, everybody say Football is a Sport!
Football is a sport.
Football is a Sport!
Football is a sport. Sing along.
Football is a sport! Football is a sport! Yeah! Football is a sport!
Football is a sport.
Football is a sport!
Oodly-doodly-doo.
Whippity-bee-kitty-bitty-bee is a sport! Football is a doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are here reporting live from an uninhabited planet halfway between Earth and the flying saucer planet. It is, of course, here that the event that we've all been waiting for, the football curling match between the football sports and the flying saucer curling team, is about to go down. This is going to be the biggest sporting event in possibly modern history, the history of humanity, the history of everything ever. Of course, bringing you live this fantastic event, I am Two Final Jones, my co-host.
Hello, my name is DJness.
My co-host is DJness. We are here with Football is a Sport to bring you all the action. This, of course, is our pregame show.
It is the pregame show. If you are listening on W, we would like to thank you for tuning in. If you are syndicated listening on the Space Channel, we would also like to thank you for tuning in.
Yes, a big shout out to our friends over at Space Channel. We were told to deliver the message, come on and flannel.
And welcome to the Space Channel.
Of course. Now, this game is going to be getting underway any time now.
Very, very soon. We don't know exactly when it's going to start, but it will most likely start in about several minutes.
Yes, we are waiting for the cue from the head referee.
Yes.
But until then, let's take some time to fill everybody in on the teams that will be playing and some of the backstory. Maybe some of you don't know quite why this game is going down.
Why is this game going down to Final Jones?
Well, that's a great question. You see, football, of course, is America's sport. But not only that, it is the sport of Earth. It is our global sport. Whether you see it as a sport or not, it is something that brings us together as a planet.
And whether or not you see Earth as something that exists or something that doesn't exist, I think we can all agree that Earth is a globe.
I think we are all on page with that. Now, the Flying Saucer Planet sees curling as the one true sport. That is their planetary sport. And as humans, we cannot allow other people to think that they're better than us.
No, we cannot. Because football is love, football is life, football is everything, and curling is some things. But is curling truly everything?
No, certainly not. Now, defending the title of football is, of course, everyone's favorite, the football sports. Everybody give it up. Thank you. The crowd is going wild.
They have had a great run.
They have.
Great run.
We saw them in the end of their last season. They defeated both the Not Sports and the Juices to save football then, and now they are here to save us one more time from the curling Flying Saucers.
Yes, and the curling Flying Saucers coming all the way from space. They have a very good record themselves. I believe, I don't know how curling records work, but I believe their curling record is very good. I believe what you do in curling, they are very good at it. They are very efficient, very effective, and whatever they need to do, they get it done. And I think that will pose a threat to the football sports.
I think so. I've heard that they are the far curliest of all the curling teams.
Yes, absolutely. They are not crinkly. They are not. They are not grilled. They are not steak. They are curly.
They are curly, and that is going to pose a challenge. But the football sports, I think they're up for it.
I think
they're going to come through. And, of course, we try not to be biased, but I am a human. I got to root for the home team. I think the football sports are going to come all the way. I think they're going to make it, and I think football is going to be number one.
Now, I bought a special score predictor from Amazon.com the other day. I went on Amazon. I typed into the search bar. They have a search bar. I said, look in all departments, because I did not know what department a score predictor would be in.
Could be in any.
But I typed in score predictor. I found one that was $19.95. So do you know what I did?
What did you do?
Well, I brought up the page. I clicked on the link for the score predictor. I brought up the link at the top right-hand toolbar that said one-click purchase. I made the click, and it was purchased. It was incredible.
Amazing.
Then it showed up. I used it. And it predicted the score.
What did it predict? The
score will be the football sports will get points, and the curling team will also get points. It wasn't the most accurate.
Well,
I didn't want to spend $30 on an atomic score predictor.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. The final score of this game will be football sports points, curling sports points.
Yes.
Something. Words.
Do we want to talk about the starting lineups?
I think we do. Of course, everyone's fan favorite from the Not Sports, Chad Spunk, has signed over onto the football sports for this very special game. We cannot do it without him, was what he was thinking, so we got him.
And if you look in the audience right now, if you look in the crowd, there are signs from the sport fans everywhere.
Yes.
That say the classic phrase. And let's get a little sound bite of Chad Spunk saying his classic phrase. Hey man, pass it to Spunk!
Yep, everyone loves some Spunk.
Everyone loves Spunk. I mean, there was a time when he was a member of the Not Sports and we weren't so much into spunk, but then I think we all realized how much we need a little bit of spunk in our life. It really gets our hair raised up and sticky.
Speaking of, our friends over at Space Channel have asked us to deliver the message to watch Everybody Loves Spunk Tuesdays at 9 p.m. on Space Channel. Come on and flannel.
And welcome to the Space Channel. So let's get into these lineups with our special pre-game music. So first, let's talk about the football sports lineup.
Yes.
The first player in the lineup, as we already said, is Chad Spunk.
Chad Spunk.
Known for the catchphrase, "Pass it to Spunk."
Pass it to Spunk.
Would you like to talk about the next player?
The second player on the football sports is none other than the great Football Johnson.
Football Johnson.
He's come out of retirement for this special game.
He knows what is up. He was a part of the greatest season ever, the season of '87.
What a great season.
It was an amazing season, almost as great as Amazon.com as a website.
He was also involved in the game last season to fight off the Juice Army, and we thank him ever so much for that.
We thank you, Football Johnson. The third player in the football lineup. I've looked this up. Who was it?
The third player on the football lineup is none other than Ribwitch.
Oh yes, Ribwitch, how could I forget?
Ribwitch the Gravedigger, after his efforts in burying the skull of little Jimmy last season, has been also signed onto the football sports, and he is seen here brandishing his trademark shovel.
Oh, Ribwitch. He just likes to dig with his shovel.
That's all he does. All he do is dig.
It's true. Now, the fourth player, and I'm very excited to announce this one, is none other than not my partner on WMSD Digital, but my partner in sexual exploration, Broderick. He is playing, and I am so excited for him. Let me give you the backstory. Basically, one day, Broderick and I were sexually exploring, and he said, "Hey, DJness." And I said, "Hey, Broderick, you should join the football sports for the football curling match." And he said, "Okay." And then he tickled me.
That was a great story.
So player 5, the last player in the lineup.
Player 5 for the football sports is Pediatrician, the pediatrician.
He has decided.
Taking up a new career as a football player.
We are so excited to have him on the team. He is so good at everything else he does that we are confident that having him as a member of the football sports will only lead to victory as well as a couple of unnecessary incisions.
He is also taking over a role as team medic.
Yes.
So hopefully he will be on standby as they are expecting many injuries this game.
Yes. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was your lineup for the football sports.
Football sports.
Now we have a special guest here, who is going to announce the curling team lineup. It is, the representative of curling. He is here. Hello.
All the way from the flying saucer planet.
Are you ready to announce the lineup?
Once again.
Are you a flying saucer? What do we call you?
I am Flying Saucer, the Flying Saucer.
Flying saucer, the flying saucer.
Flying saucer,
but
the flying saucer.
But my friends call me Flying Saucer.
We're not your friends.
What should we call you?
Flying Saucer is adequate.
Flying saucer.
That seems reasonable enough. So, Flying Saucer, we are going to get some music ready, and we will hear your starting lineup. I hope you're ready to lose.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness. The first player on the all-curling curl team is the legendary Curls Barkley.
Curls Barkley.
Curls Barkley.
As everybody in the Flying Saucer system knows, Curls Barkley recorded the record for most innocuous sexual innuendo during a curling match. I remember that day very well.
What was the innuendo?
Oh, there were several.
Oh, wow.
Charles Barkley is known for his spontaneity. The second member of the curling team is G's Ice Curls.
G's Ice Curls.
G's Ice Curls.
As we all know, again in our curling galaxy, G's Ice Curls was raised from the grave to save curling once, and he's come back once again to destroy football.
That doesn't sound good.
No, that doesn't sound good at all. There are already enough people who want to destroy football. We don't need another one. Please tell G's Ice Curls to save his troubles for another day. Can you do that?
No,
Can you not do that over the loudspeaker?
I cannot.
Well, okay then. Fine. Keep going. Go on.
The third member of the curling team is Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana. Tana.
Wow. I didn't expect him to show up.
Carlos Santana is one of our best curling lobbers. He is known for his classic technique, the high top fade. It can be extremely dangerous.
Does he have a mustache?
Yes, and it is quite potent.
Better watch out for that on the field.
Yes.
The fourth member of the curling team is Curl Weezer.
Curl Weezer.
Weezer.
Be careful with him.
Oh, he does sound like a very threatening one.
He is very flatulent.
Did you say flatulent or flatulent?
Flatulent.
Oh, flatulent.
Flatulent.
I was going to have to look up flatulent in my pocket dictionary.
Or a pocket thesaurus, perhaps.
Also true, fair point.
A synonym of flatulent
Yes.
is fart-ridden.
Oh.
Fart ridden.
And the final member of the curling team
Is
Is
the Bush.
Ah!
the Bush. Wow. Hold on. Come over here, Bush. Get off the field. Come over here for a minute.
Sorry, Coach, I have to do an interview.
You're a curling player?
Yes, I am.
Aren't you from Earth? Why are you betraying your home planet?
Actually, I am from the moon.
Oh.
I was born from the giant crab cake that is the moon.
Oh, that's right.
He's a moon bush.
And the
Jeez.
moon is in space.
That makes sense.
And aliens are in space.
Falls under space jurisdiction.
And my mortal enemy, Steve Martin, is from Earth.
Of course.
Making this a no-brainer.
My goodness. Well, we do hope to have good competition with you out on the playing field today, but keep in mind that it is very possible that the football sports may win.
It's very probable, I would say.
According to my score predictor, there will be points on both sides.
Well,
Hello, Seymour.
We have a visit from the president of football himself, Seymour Clumps.
yeah. I like to set the record straight. The football boys, all straight to the top. To the top. You can't end football. You can't. How you end football?
Well,
you can't end it.
we found out not only as the curling people and the Bush and everybody trying to end football, we found out last week some very disturbing news about Gold Emblem.
Yes, who are the sponsors of the event? Do you see the Gold Emblem signs everywhere?
I do.
You appear to have Gold Emblem tattooed on your nipple.
I do?
At least that's what it looks like.
Oh, no.
Oh, is that just henna?
I got punched in the chest by
In a way that
In a
spells
nipple.
out Gold Emblem.
well,
Did they have brass knuckles?
Gold Emblem brass knuckles. I said it was. Thank you for bringing it up. So it was someone from Gold Emblem who heard me talking about football, saying football is gonna go. It's never gonna die. And he said, "No, you're gonna die." And he took his Gold Emblem brass knuckle and he shoved it right into my nipple, right in the nipple, right at the nipple, and the nipple turned yellow, and the Gold Emblem insignia slowly revealed itself in the chest.
So you're marked now.
How is your nipple doing? Is it doing a little better?
It's okay.
Good to
Not
hear.
great, but also not terrible. We could do worse.
Someone is in this stadium with a gold emblem brass knuckle.
Yeah, hopefully you will be the last person to be marked by him, but maybe throughout the rest of the day we'll be seeing him around.
Potentially. But I guess only time will tell. We will have to see. Now,
Yeah.
Now, do you have a message for the football fans, for the football players, for everyone before the game begins?
Thank you. I do. It is an inspirational statement. So, if you're rooting for football, if you're on the football sports, make sure you open your ears. Open your ears for 42 seconds. For
Okay.
42 seconds, okay? Football fans and players. Today is a day of utmost importance. Curling is an activity played. I actually have no idea what curling is. It's
none
a
of us are
thing.
really
it's
sure.
it's something. But I don't believe it exists. So essentially, this isn't going to be a game. So football wins. We go home. We eat some crackers, and life moves on.
Well, we're also, the game that's going to be played is neither football nor curling.
What is it?
We're still waiting on word from the head referee as to what the game actually is.
I think we are hopefully going to find out very soon. I believe the intention is we've actually been asked to perform a multi-sport national anthem.
Whoa.
That's right.
And then a national anthem for all sports. And after that, they're going to announce what is being played, and then we will proceed.
Yeah,
What did-
the Intergalactic Council of Referees decided that to put everybody on even playing field, the actual game would not be announced until 5 minutes prior to the beginning of the game.
That's a World of War shit.
Well, that's the referee council has spoken.
Janus,
Oh, wow.
you go to the WEF.
Sorry, the pregame music.
You should go to the WEF. You should go to the WEF. You should look them in the eyes and say, WEF, I'm on the radio. I deserve to know.
That's
And-
true.
And the WEF will say, uh-huh. And then you'll say, thank you. And then you'll go on with your pregame.
As everyone knows, radio is the most important and influential form of media, so by
It is.
being radio personalities, we should maybe have a sway over that. But the Intergalactic Council of Referees is a very powerful and ancient organization, and messing with them is not
true.
something that we should get into.
But we do know who the president is, Mr. Ed Cockart.
Yes, Ed Cockart, president.
The famous football referee who has also come out of retirement for this game.
Yes,
And in just a few moments, he is going to be making the announcement.
After ascending from football referee-dom, he evolved to the next stage of referee life and became part of the international. We actually have him here right now.
Hello, Mr. Cockart.
Looks like he's ready to make the announcement.
Hello.
Good to see you again, Cockart.
Oh, you too. Always good to see you. Two Final Jones?
Yes,
Is
that's
it today?
correct. Two final.
never keep track of
No,
it?
my name is always that.
Oh,
It's always
okay.
been that.
It has always been that. I don't know where you have been, Mr. Cockart.
In retirement. So.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Now, you'll have to remind me. I've just been in retirement. Why did I come out of retirement?
Well, the football sports and the curling flying saucers are playing a game of sorts.
Right.
And I think it remains to be determined what game is being played. First, my co-host and I are going to perform the Intersport National Anthem, I guess International Intergalactic Anthem, and then the announcement will be made. So how are you prepping this announcement? How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling like I just came out of retirement.
Yeah.
And I've got a six-sided die here that will determine what the sport is.
Oh, really? Wow.
Between the curling, the UFO curling team,
Flying saucer.
flying saucer curling team.
Yes.
UFO is racist.
I'm sorry.
It's not appropriate to
deepest
call them UFOs. That is derogatory slang.
Yes.
You
Well, don't we want to
bastard.
be derogatory towards them? I
Well,
thought they
but
were
we
our
want to
mortal
be open
enemies.
to all creeds on this program.
Right, we're welcoming the
Yes.
curling.
Yes, you don't remember the Bono scandal? Bono referred to flying saucers as UFOs in a song from his musical group U2. I believe it was that song that was like, I saw a UFO in the air next to the children that I'm feeding, and then after
that was a really good Bono impression.
Thank you. I've been working on it. But that attracted so much scorn from the media because he used the racist slang term. He had to apologize and remove his glasses.
For 4 minutes.
I can't imagine it without those glasses.
Oh, I know. I'm surprised you haven't heard about that, but I guess retirement keeps you busy.
It does. Being retired and all. Well, this 6-sided die will determine the sport. There are many options. 6, in fact.
6, that's a lot.
For what the sport will be. We've got curling, football, checkers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Gotta eat.
Yeah. Yeah, a competitive checkers eating.
I would like to see that.
Oh.
We've got The Voice, as judged by Adam Levine.
Oh, pick that
Christina
one. Broderick has a
Aguilera.
great voice. I love when he sings to me.
Well, let's hope the rest of the curling, flying saucers, and the football sports also have great voices, if that's the sport that's chosen.
Of course.
True.
So we've got the competitive eating contest, The Voice, also a battle of the bands.
Oh. Sort of like The Voice, but with instruments?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically. Like a School of Rock kind of thing?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I see.
So it'll end in a great final dance number. Oh, what?
Is the 6th one a whispering competition?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes, but there's one more. We skipped one.
Oh. What is the last one?
It is, according to what I heard from Seymour Clumps. Oh, Seymour Clumps, I'm sorry. Apparently it's an excavation inside of 2 Final Joneses. It pains me to say it. His rectum.
Oh,
well,
really?
I've been preparing for that all season, so let's see.
It's not unprecedented from what I've heard.
Well, I guess according to my score predictor, there is a possibility that the die could land on that.
Let me tell you, I hope we get that one. I hope we do. Can I tell you why? It's really good. We set up flags. You got to run to the flags. You got to grab the flags. It's like the amazing race inside of a body.
Just capture the flag?
Flag, you read the note card. The note card says, go to the nearest blank. So you go there, you find another card, and you run around, and you just keep going. It keeps going until you've got like 7 flags, and then eventually the team that has gets the 7 flags, they win.
Are these flags already inside my body? I did not notice that happen.
Why don't we ask a pediatrician?
This is Ed Cockart. Let me throw it over to pediatrician to get the word on that.
Petey, have you been doing procedures on me again without my knowledge?
I mean...
All right, I should have expected that.
Yeah, really, you should have.
Yeah.
You signed the
An
consent
unfair
forms.
advantage. Wait a minute. Pediatrician is on the football sports. He'll know where the flags are. This is invalid.
Oh, that's true.
That was a very valid point.
Pediatrician was joined by the bush, who snuck inside Two Jones's asshole.
So
and then
each team has sort of a leg up.
Yes.
One team hid 7 flags for the other team to find.
I think literally
So-
each team has a leg, as one of your legs lifted up to get into your rectum.
Yeah, I was wondering why they were like that.
Hi, I'm Chief Executive Dean Essner.
Hello, Dean.
Hey, thanks for joining us.
I just wanted to say, just to set the record straight, I know that there's been some discussions about whether things have been fair or not, and I think that they're very fair because, as the point was brought up before, each member, of each team has a slight advantage. The Bush and, of course, Pediatrician, both in some way, shape, or form, have a leg up on the competition. May sound strange, but,
So, but in your official judgment, it is fair?
Yeah, I mean, I talked to my fellow people on the board, the people of the jury, and we all sort of, we had a nice little luncheon and we talked about it.
Okay.
I don't think we ever figured this out. What are you chief executive of? You just kind of show up on our program, and we usually trust you as an authoritative voice, but of what?
The suit that you're wearing just makes you look so official,
It's
so
a
I just
great
take
suit.
what you say.
Well, when I
as-
turned 23, I bought a nameplate at the thrift store that said Chief Executive, and I stuck it on my desk. And for the past 30 years, I've been chief executive of what I don't quite know, but I do seem to have some jurisdiction. So let me tell you, I know what I'm talking
You
about.
definitely.
I believe it.
You have a command over just everything.
Yeah.
I believe you.
I appreciate that. So in one regard, I do realize that you may be a little bit, scared that people went inside your
Well,
body.
it's
and,
happened to me
and
before.
Place some
so-
flags in there. Your cavernous. Your body.
Yeah.
I'm struggling for adjectives here.
The cavernous expanse of
the
my
cavernous
asshole.
expanse of your asshole. But rest assured, like I said, I am a chief executive of what I'm not quite sure. But does that really matter anyway?
I don't think so. I think the chief executive part is really the important part.
I think you're the chief executive of something. You've been destined to do this your whole life.
That's true. We've had
The,
a lot of prophecies recently on
You're the
this
chief
program.
executive of the die rolling to determine.
That could
the
be
sport.
that could fulfill your prophetic destiny.
Wow. Suddenly, all the planets seem to have aligned in my brain. I understand my path. Wow. Thank you very much. I must now go forward with this. After the national anthem, the anthem of all the sports is performed, which it seems as though the musicians are getting ready to play their instruments and sing this beautiful song. Is that correct? Are you guys
Yes.
rearing to go?
We're
Yes,
about
we
ready.
are rearing to go.
And once you are finished,
We're
we will
rearing and
roll
bearing.
this sacred die, and we will figure out which game we will have to play. Thank you very much.
Hold on.
Oh, Dan,
Here
thank
is,
you for
uh,
coming. We didn't think you would be here. We need you
Hold
to sing
on.
the national anthem.
Okay then. National anthem of United States of America, or
About all sports.
or
We
Confederate.
went over this. I sent you a Facebook
Oh.
message.
Okay.
Don't you use Facebook? Facebook.com/footballisasport. It's a great
no,
page.
I
Like
u-
it if
I
you
use-
haven't.
No, I use
Wait, are you saying you haven't liked our Facebook page?
I use
We have been friends
No, I
for
mean.
a year now, and you have not liked the Football is a Sport Facebook
You
page.
got-
No, but I
the
joined your
Football is a
circle
Sport
in the
Facebook
Google
page.
Plus page of the Football is a Sport. That's a thing.
No one
Yeah.
uses Google Plus. Who do you think you are?
I'm like a Google. Yeah, you can Google me. You can Google Dan from Football is a Sport and find me as a Dan from Football is a Sport.
Well, that's a plus. A
beautiful.
Google plus.
Okay, so sports anthem. Okay, let's do this.
Let's do this. It's going to be in the key of C.
Sport.
1, 2, 3, and
I am sport. I am a ball that you kick. I am a beach volleyball that you stare, not because of the ball, because of the boobs. Oh yeah. I am the water you hit. Because golf, I agree with George Carlin about golf. You know what George Carlin said about golf? Watching golf on TV. He said it's like watching flies fuck. I agree. Golf is not a sport. Ultimate frisbee is a sport. When you cheat, you fly. Hockey is a sport where people beat up each other, or more like Canadians beat up each other, or Russians too. Cup stacking is a sport, just as cheerleading is a sport as well.
Billiards.
I want bills, not billiards. What the hell is waiting?
Wrestling with a bear.
Wrestling with the bear is a sport for people over 300 pounds and more. Anus explosion is my favorite sport because I'm the best instigator of all them all. And yes, instigator is a position which I play. I'm the only one who plays.
Cricket.
Cricket noises.
As And the crowd goes wild. They are giving him a standing ovation. They are still applauding.
Dan.
An
Dan.
amazing rendition
Thank you.
of the intergalactic all-sport anthem.
Intergalactic. Intergalactic.
Exactly.
That was my encore.
That was beautiful, Dan. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, DJ Innes.
I believe it is time for Ed Cockart to come out and roll the fated die.
With Chief Executive Dean Essner.
It's all up to Chief Executive Dean Essner.
Fate's in your hands.
Hi, Dougie.
Oh, wait. You're not Chief Executive Dean Essner. That is Mr. Sleeve Martin, everyone.
Sleeve Martin
Taking the field.
That's right, Dougies.
Sleeve Martin has the die. I'm not
have the
sure
die.
he should be trusted
I
with
am
such an important...
Dean Essner. I am Chief Executive Dean Essner. I've got the die. I've got the die.
All right, well, roll it.
Do it.
Do it, man. Come on.
That's right here. It's right here.
The crowd is silent.
Oh,
with
oh,
anticipation.
it dropped on the ground. Let me pick it up.
The crowd is sort of laughing.
What is this? What do we have here?
The crowd just looks confused now.
Drip inside of Jonesy's anus.
Well,
Oh, we're in for a treat, my dangles.
Oh, my goodness.
Woo!
looks like the official sport of the football curling match will be two final Jones anus spelunking.
Dive inside the anus.
This does appear that
Diving it.
it will be quite a game.
It does indeed. I suppose I will make my way down to the field
Pack your coats.
to begin the procedure to be spread for entry.
Before we start, I'd like to announce the game conditions.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 42 degrees inside of the anus, 32% chance of rain, lots of clouds,
Sounds about right.
a little overcast. Right around 5 o'clock, it's gonna start hailing hard. It's gonna start hailing nice and hard. So you better bring your shields. You better wear a cap, maybe a helmet. Pretend like you're a knight.
You heard it here, folks. Bring armor for the butt hair.
I am so glad I did not invest my timeshare there.
Yeah, it's not a good place to live.
No. I can imagine it.
Conditions are awful. I had a little family of butt trolls living in there for a while. And they moved out. They couldn't handle it anymore.
Well, do you know what this means? This will be the ultimate test for both the football sports and the curling flying saucers. And I do think it is fair that whoever emerges victorious is the true winner.
Whoever emerges, in general. Speaking of that, I actually heard that if the curling team wins, they're trying to set up a sandals resort in your anus.
I do not
Doug's.
want that.
Oh, Dougie.
And I don't think anybody would want that.
Oh,
It's
Dougie.
not exactly a vacation hotspot.
Ah, let's get together and be all right. La 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 la. Tuckies. Swimming pools and barbecues and all the stuff that you get at the Sandals Resort put inside of an anus.
Yeah. It's almost as good as not being inside of an anus.
Excuse me. Before we start, we have a special announcement from Gold Emblem.
That is correct.
Hello, sports fans.
Hello, we are speaking over the intercom. I am Mr. Gold.
Oh, wait, say that again.
I am Mr. Gold.
I am Mr. Emblem. My apologies, there is a delay.
We are representatives from Gold Emblem.
We are representatives from Gold Emblem.
While the game is going on, please be sure to visit a concession stand and purchase some of our 95% pure honey.
Please be sure to visit our concession stand while the game is going on, and our 95% pure honey is available for purchase.
If any employees of Gold Emblem are in the stands, note that the sport is not an excuse to take off work. either be working or you will be sent to the rehabilitation center conveniently brought with us and in the stadium right down the hall.
I would also like to mention that if any employees are in the stands right now, can I get a woo-ha? Thank you.
You have been noted. You will be monitored through the proceedings of the games.
Yes.
Now, the game will be starting momentarily.
It will.
Be sure to pay attention during halftime for a very special message from our CEO, Mr. Manatee.
He is the greatest CEO of the greatest company. Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming. Gold Emblem rules. Gold Emblem is a great company.
Great company.
Thank you.
Well, that was a nice little message we got there from Gold Emblem.
It was a very nice message.
They seem to be keeping their plan on wraps for now, whatever they're up to. But I suppose there's nothing better to do than to go forward with the game.
I guess so. And I will be here in the press box to Final Jones as you are on the field getting excavated.
Yes, I will stay down on the field. Maybe we can get at some point some footage of inside my anus while the proceedings are going on.
It is true. For any listeners who are live streaming this program, feel free to bring up the Anus Cam app. I believe what you do, you go to the iTunes store and you search Anus Cam.
Yes.
Now, hold up just a minute. My name is Joe Sock. Maybe you remember me.
Oh, hello.
Lawyer Joe Sock.
Hello, Joe Sock.
I represent Seymour Clumps. And he wants to know what the rules are. So if you could, would you please read the rules and regulations to the players, all right? That's on behalf of my client, Seymour Clumps, the president of football.
Of course, this was an oversight on our part. We assumed that everybody already knew the rules of anus excavation, but I suppose we can read through them.
Well, the first rule is that it must take place inside of the anus. It is not an anus excavation if it does not take place inside.
That's
of
correct.
the anus.
Any players found outside of the anus will be immediately disqualified and ejected from the stadium.
Yes. Rule number 2. With the anus excavation, you must use your bare hands, your bare feet, and bare claws, unless otherwise stated.
Keep all hands and vehicles inside the vehicle.
Well said.
Yes. Rule number 3. If there happens to be another piece of equipment you may need, if you happen to lose your bare hands or your bare feet, you can order another pair at our official sponsor site, Amazon.com. What you do is you go to Amazon.com, you go to the search bar, you can just say all departments, because I don't know where you search for hands and feet. Unless you might be able to click on the bar and it'll have a little drop-down menu with every single Amazon department. And on that note, it's remarkable how many departments Amazon.com has.
Amazing.
It is amazing. But you go find the hands and feet department. You go search for hands and feet. You find that link. You click on the link, and then you go to that toolbar. You click one-click order, and then it will arrive in 5 to 8 days with Super Saver shipping.
I'll get my chewing gum.
Fortunately, even with Super Saver shipping, you probably will not have them in time for the remainder of the game, so you will be ejected from the stadium.
Yes. And the fourth and final rule. You must always maintain a positive attitude. If you do not maintain a positive attitude, you will most likely fail in life. That's not a speculation. That's what it says verbatim in the rules.
That's correct. The inside of an anus is a dark and foreboding place, but you need to keep your spirits high within there, or else you might succumb to the inside of the anus and never leave.
No.
That's right.
Now, Mr. Sock, is that all? Is there anything else you want to know?
Perfectly adequate. My client, Seymour Clumps, seems to be very happy that you told the players the rules. We're all pretty excited to see the football sports win.
All right. Well then, pediatrician, would you assist in the procedure to have my anus spread for entry?
Well, I believe we are going to do the face-off. So,
Oh, that's
pediatrician on the football sports, and we will have the Bush on the curling flying saucers. And they're going to do the face-off where pediatrician, you are manning the left cheek, and Bush, you are manning the right cheek. And on the count of 3, you will pull them apart, and the game can begin.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Wait. Is it my right? Or
It's my
his
right.
right?
It's mine.
Is it your right to be...
My right cheek.
I believe the Constitution says that every free man has the right to excavate an anus.
That's true.
Because I wouldn't want to be stepping outside of the
It's
bounds
all
of that
of
whole
our-
document.
No,
all
as
of our
long as you're
rights.
not racist. As long as you do not call them UFOs like Bono did.
That's correct.
I had to burn all of my YouTube albums after that debate.
I was shocked. I was a huge fan, and I can't be anymore.
Stupid Ireland.
All right, so we are going to count to 3, and then it will begin.
Yep.
The curling football match will begin. So, 1, 2, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter pounder with cheese. 2 and a quarter pounder without cheese because I am lactose intolerant. 2 and a fish. 2 and a fish fillet value meal. 2 and a question. Hold on. Why are all of our counting things this show themed McDonald's? 2 and a Big Mac double beef patty special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame chicken. Wait, hold on. That's Chinese food. Does McDonald's serve Chinese food? I don't think so. Where am I? 2 and a twisted nipple. Ow! You just twisted my nipple. 3.
Hello! Is that the tall old man?
The tall old man just came out of my anus. Oh my god, how long have you been in there?
I've been there. Well, I own a timeshare here in your anus.
Oh my god.
You decided to purchase.
I was wondering.
Yes,
Alright,
real estate, I've heard, is a very good investment.
Alright, can you climb the rest of the way out before we're talking?
It would take about 15 minutes.
Alright, well, just keep your head poking out then. That's
Oh, very well.
What a twist, ladies and gentlemen, listeners. I cannot believe it. The tall old man has been in my co-host Two Final Jones's anus this entire time, and the excavation is still going to take place.
This is shocking. There's a bit of a delay.
Amazing.
Tall old man, we're gonna need you to either move in or out so that the teams can go in.
I'll go in.
Okay. Do you have anything to say before?
Well, the timeshare, there are some whippersnappers about. It
How
really,
many
you
people
really
live in
need
my
more.
butt?
There needs to be more investors of the to get rid of the new elements, and I would really like it if we had one of those swimming pools. I'm not much of a swimmer, but I like to sit next to the swimming pool and read the newspaper.
Something tells me that having an open body of water within my butt is not healthy. But we can look
Well, there
into
is a
that.
swimming hole, but I believe it has too much algae in it.
That's a problem. We should get that cleaned up. All right. Well,
It looks like the match is underway. I see Broderick. Oh,
Broderick's
oh my
climbing
goodness.
up on in there.
Oh, he just scooched
Well,
in there.
I guess you go in your butt now. It's me, Carlos Barkley.
Oh, Curls Barkley is chasing Broderick down, and what?
I'm gonna get that boy.
What is Curls Barkley doing? Are you sexually exploring Broderick? No, he's mine. What are you doing? Get off of him. Get your filthy curling hands off of him.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm a sexual explorer.
He feels nice. No, that's not how it works. Yes, that's how it works.
Yeah.
What did
Yeah.
Okay, I understand he's foreign. There's something a little kinky about exoticism, but no, don't fetishize that.
All right, I'm not sure I'm entirely comfortable with sexual exploration happening within my body.
Just a regular kind of exploration. We can take care of that.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're here for.
And
Now, where them flags at?
they continue to be at it. They are going for the flags.
Yeah, they're up in there.
I can't find no flags in here. Perhaps near the pancreas.
You stay away from my pancreas.
Now,
man.
if listeners, if you look at your Anus Cam app and you look at the pancreas, we will see that Pediatrician is by the pancreas seeking out a flag right now. He has a scalpel and an ice cream scoop.
See if we can cut to what he's doing.
He doesn't have a scooper. He has a scoop of ice cream in his hand, because he's allowed to use his bare hands, and he happened to have a scoop of ice cream in one of them.
My motto is always multitask. That leads to the most effective results when I'm performing surgery, at least. So I'm going to lick away at this while making the incision in your pancreas. Because all the flags are in your pancreas.
You put them all there.
Hold on a minute.
Now here, my name is Football Johnson, and you gotta keep on looking in that pancreas. There is a flag there. I know, because the season of '87 was the greatest season. I'm Football Johnson.
A great inspirational speech from Football Johnson.
I'm Carl Weezer. I think it's a little unfair to have all of the flags in the one pancreas.
Curl is right. I'm Jesus Curls.
Hey, Dougie. It's the pancreas speaking.
Oh my God, my pancreas is
The
talking.
pancreas has begun to talk. What are you saying to me?
What are you saying to me?
What is happening?
I
in
got
my
all
body?
the flags. All the flags in me. I got 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 1 flag, 2 flag, 3 flag, 4 flag, 5 flag, 6 flag, 7 flag. I got all the flags in me. Woo! I got all the flags in me.
Yeah!
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 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 And woo! And woo! And woo! And woo! I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got
Only
1
6
flag,
now.
2
I
flag.
got one of them, buddy. I got a flag.
Looks like Football Johnson has found the first
I have got the
flag.
flag myself, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana also has a flag. The Bush also has a flag.
Oh, no.
Everyone is grabbing flags. This is going
Everybody
very
is
quickly.
grabbing flags.
They all seem to have the flags, but wait, there are only 7 flags. Oh my goodness. It looks like Broderick and Curls Barkley, they are engaged in a wrestling match, and they are both holding on to one end of the flag, except both ends are shoved up each other's rectum.
I don't think
I
that's
used to wrestle
wrestling.
bears like this.
I don't think that's wwrestling, DJness. I think that's more sexual exploration. I'm sorry to say this. You might be losing.
I might be losing but Broderick, we've been through so much. How could
I got enough love to go around, though.
I think I dropped one of my flags in the lower intestines.
Damn it, Curl Weezer.
Wash out, it's the cream of the Seymour Crumbs head, and he's gonna wash all you out. You better get ready. Here comes the tidal wave. You better go. You better get ready. Here comes the tidal wave.
I suppose I should have mentioned that I swallowed
the
a jug
tidal
of Seymour
wave
Crumbs
is
cream.
about to show up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Hi there, hello, cutie. I didn't know that you had a rectum.
Oh my God.
Hello.
Wait, is that who I think it is?
It's me, Jim Jeans.
Jim Jeans, why are you in my butt?
I'm dead.
That's what I thought.
I'm in your butt because dead things can
Did
be in
you
your
purchase
butt,
a
Jim
timeshare?
Jeans.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to kill you so
What?
that way I can come back from the dead.
No, this-
And Gold Emblem will
Wait.
reward me because I'm Jim Jeans.
That's how resurrection works.
We need a referee or something in there. We gotta get Jim Jeans out. He's gonna try to kill me.
No, I'm gonna kill you. There's gonna be the avalanche, and you're gonna go bye-bye, and Jim Jean's gonna come back to life.
No, Jim, you can't do this.
Oh.
Wait, you would always say how cute I was, Jim. Why are you gonna kill me?
Well, that is a fair point. That is a very fair point, Jim Jeans.
If you kill me, we won't be able to go on a date.
Whoa.
That's right. If you don't kill me, I'll go on a date with you.
Really?
No, I can't. That's not even worth it. I can't lie.
Even though I'm dead, you'd go on a date with me.
No, I changed my mind. That sounds awful.
I would ignore this mission and do everything that you need if I could go on a date with you.
You know what? It's not worth being alive.
I just want you. I want your little curls.
Yeah.
I want your little twirls. I want your twigs. I want your fixed Jim Jeans.
I realize that, and
poison.
I don't want that to happen.
Somebody call the
Are
nappy
you
now.
sure?
Exercise this dead poison.
Are you sure? I might just have to kill you there.
Wait, I know who can stop you.
Ooh.
Crew and Brad, get in here.
Well, hey,
There's a dead poison here.
what's this going on here?
Crew, I've got a real important mission for you.
What is it? What is it?
Do you remember Jim Jeans?
I do remember Jim Jeans, the model from the JCPenney Sports Bar catalog.
That's
It is
correct.
a great catalog. I even bought a pair of jeans after seeing them.
Also, one of the most hated enemies of the show.
I know. I have been listening. Seasons 1 and 2, every single episode. I stream it when it was on Mixcloud. I also checked out the YouTube uploads, every single one of them. Sometimes it was a little long. It was like about 2 hours. I don't always have 2 hours because I'm so busy working on the show.
Well, what's great about it is that you can just listen to part of it at a time, and then you can pause it and come back. You don't have to listen to it all at one chunk.
That's true. That is a really good point. I never thought about that before. I have never used YouTube in that way.
You can also, just because it's an audio file, you can put it on in the background, and you can listen to it while you're doing something else, like homework or whatever.
Oh, wow. That is amazing. And that is why you are so good at what you do, Two Final Jones.
Well, you are the best at what you do, Crew.
Well,
which
thank
is why
you.
I need you. I need you to go into my butt and fight off Jim Jeans for me.
All right. I will do that.
Take Brad with you.
I will take Brad with me. Brad,
Yep, I'm here.
we are going into, you see that one over there? The
Yep.
one with the curls and the twigs?
I see him.
We are going into his patootie.
All right. We're not going to let you down, Two Final Jones.
No, we are not. Let us do it. We are going in.
Here we
and we are gonna go.
Oh, we're in.
Oh, there's the pancreas.
There it is.
Oh, D. Janus, there's your friend Broderick. He has a flag up his butt.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Where's Jim Jeans? I don't see him.
Hi.
Did you hear that?
Hi.
It sounds like it's coming from
Hi.
the intestines.
Hi.
I don't see him.
Hi.
Huh?
My name is Jim Jeans, and I am the sound of a creaky liver.
Hey there, Jim Jeans. I'm Brad. No last name given.
You're kind of cute.
Well, thank you. I'm afraid I'm here to fight you, though.
No, but don't you want to go on a date or something? What you doing this Friday?
Well,
What you doing in the club on a Thursday?
I'm probably gonna go there for my girl's birthday.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yep.
Have you ever wanted some jeans?
I own a couple pairs of jeans. I own a couple pair of overalls, too. They're nice working pants.
Well, my jeans, the Jim Jeans, they're the best working pants. You can get them at the JCPenney Sports Bar for about $19.99, but don't get them on Amazon.com. It rips you off and it destroys local businesses.
All right, well, I don't know about that. I hear Amazon.com is a great company with great products.
No, they're going to start applying drones someday. They're going to watch over you, and they're also killing every single mom and pop shop on Main Street. Soon enough, the JCPenney Sports Bar will be wiped out because there's going to be an Amazon.com store.
I didn't think JCPenney was a mom and pop store. I thought it was a big chain.
It was a mom and pop store. It was the mom was Penny, and the dad was J.C. Shazay.
Oh, okay.
But yes, that's beyond the point. Want to go on a date?
No.
But if you go on a date with me, then I won't kill your Jones friend.
Well, I'm gonna stop you from killing him by fighting you until you are dead.
Are you sure?
That's my plan. Me and Crew Manning here.
Okay.
We're gonna take you down.
Well, I might just have to use the cream to start an avalanche.
Oh God, do you hear that rumbling, Crew?
Hold on a second. Hold on. I know what we need to do.
Cream.
I think we can use our utility belt. We are going to use our friends because, Brad, we've got friends.
We've got friends.
And we are going to stab that liver.
What, we're gonna stab 2 Final Jones's liver? That doesn't sound very good for him.
Yeah. I also want to tell you, Brad, you see all this around you?
I see it.
Someday, Brad, if we end up, like, living here or purchasing a timeshare,
Yeah, that
this
sounds
will
nice.
all be yours.
I can't wait for that. I can't wait just for the 2 of us to, I don't know, just spend some time together outside of work.
I can't wait either. Now let's activate. Hi! It's me, Nappy Nail.
Hi, I'm Tommy Cat.
Hi! I'm Nappy Nail.
Hi, I'm Tommy Cat.
I'm Jim Jeans. You're looking kind of cute. You're a little pokey.
Ah!
Hi.
Ah! Ah!
Oh, what are you doing to me? Oh,
Ah!
Hi, I'm Tommy Cat, and I'm
Almost
clawing
there.
you to death.
oh, what are you doing? Oh, my goodness. Oh,
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Jim Jeans.
Hi.
Almost there.
Hi.
Oh my! Oh! Please don't!
I'm Tommy
a
Cat.
sexy boy! Oh, Jim Jeans!
All better. Oh, wow. Good work, Nappy Nail and Tommy Cat. I mean, Bobby Cat.
We did it.
You just killed Jim Jeans.
We fought off Jim Jeans.
And you just punctured 2 Final Jones' liver.
Oh God, look what's coming out of the hole in his liver, though.
It's the avalanche.
It's the avalanche of cream. Watch out, Crew! Crew Manning! No! Crew, are you alright? You're covered in cream. Can you hear me?
I got cream all over my face, Brad.
Crew, no, you gotta be okay. We gotta get that timeshare in the anus.
I don't know if I can.
Crew, come on, there's still so much you gotta teach me.
I'm covered in cream.
I know, it's gonna be
Brad.
fine though. I'll get you out. Here, let me wipe some of that cream off.
There's too much. It's all over my
No,
face.
Crew. Crew, I just want to say, you've been a mentor. You've been a mentor and a teacher to me, but you've also been the best friend I ever had.
Well, thank you, Brad. Thank you. Someday, Brad, I want you to know something, Brad. Someday,
Yeah.
this will all be you.
I'll be what? Crew, I'll be what? What will it be? Crew, you gotta tell me. That's gonna haunt me forever.
It appears that Crew Manning, our trusty steed, one of the greatest members of WMUC, has passed on.
Ladies and gentlemen, a moment of silence for Crew Manning.
No, he hasn't.
We said a moment of
Moment
silence.
of silence.
I'm Crew Manning.
I'd like to, at this time, I have a poem prepared, actually. Some might think it's a little morbid, but I have poems prepared for if any of my friends ever die. This is a poem for Crew. If I could get some musical accompaniment.
Of course.
This is called Manning. I see you walking through the halls, carrying a wrench and juggling your balls. You keep the station mostly intact, so we're free to tell people sports facts. keep things fixed. You keep things tidy. You keep things nice so we can ride into the radio legend, Radio Hall of Fame. We couldn't do without you, Crew Manning, your name. You're the best crew member a station could ask. You never complained about any of your tasks, and you always said that Brad would do well, even when he falls, when he fell down to the ground in an emotional break. You knew exactly what it would take to pick him back up and get him here, to keep him calm, to assuage his fears. I think that's how you pronounce assuage. I'm not really sure, because I've only seen that word in writing before. But crew, I digress. You're the best of the best. And living without you, it's gonna be a test. Thank you. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Crew Manning.
Hut hut.
Now, it appears that the halftime show is about to start.
Seems that way.
It seems that way. It seems that way.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes, yes. Hold on. We need to check your microphone. Your microphone is...
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, use that microphone.
Hold on.
Yes.
So
Yes.
here I am, Sungnan
Yes.
Kim, the programming
Yes.
director of WNCG Rural.
Yes.
And I noticed
Yes.
that this song that you just played is barely pitchfork best music worthy. Sorry, it's not really hip anymore to sing really slow, soulful, and woeful gem anymore to end the show. So you guys need to step a little bit up more.
We'll do what we can. We'll see about we can find some more to bring us into the halftime.
Halftime.
Yes, halftime shows.
Let us see. We need a Pitchfork-approved song for this halftime. As my co-host's rectum is, I guess everyone is at a pause right now. But we will see what will happen during halftime and how this will conclude. It appears that all of the flags have been taken, but no one has left my co-host's rectum yet.
Yeah, no one has come out, which is a little weird because of how many people went in. Maybe we'll find out what the deal is with that. But in the meantime, we're going to start off the halftime show with a tribute to Crew Manning. After that, we'll be back. So hold on a couple minutes. This has been Football is a Sport on WMEC. And we're back.
And it appears that the Gold Emblemers have taken the field for the halftime show they have talked about.
Yes, it does indeed seem that way.
Let us go down to the field and see. Hello?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to the halftime show.
Sponsored by Gold Emblem.
Now, we want you to see something. If you look at Mr. Jones, look at his rectum, and look at who is in his rectum. Some of the greatest football players.
And some of the greatest curling players in the universe.
What you did not know when the game began is that they will never escape.
We have used the cream of the Seymour clumps to seal the exit to two Final Jones's anus. All the athletes inside will never escape it.
And if there are no football players, there is no football.
And if there is no football, then Gold Emblem shall rule.
Because the only reason people listen to radio is to listen to broadcasts of football games and curling matches. But without football players and curling players, there will be no football matches or curling matches or football curling intersport matches. So why listen to the radio? Why?
And without radio, Gold Emblem will rule.
We will rule all with our great products. If you have not already done so, try free samples of our honey right down the hall.
Please, members of Gold Emblem staff are coming to each section of the audience. Please take a free sample.
Take a free sample.
Take a free sample.
Take a free sample.
It is delicious.
It
is
delicious.
nutritious.
It
is
is
95% pure.
Hey everyone! It's President of Football. To my left is my friend Citronella, and here is, it's Space the Cat and John. We have all come to join the party.
Hey, kids! It's me, Space the Cat. I'm here for the halftime show.
John?
Isn't that right, John?
John?
Raggy?
Raggy?
We formed
John, you got it.
We formed a band while we were in the institution. We're gonna play some songs for you guys.
Raggy.
Hit it, boys. 1, 2, 3, and... I'll never be Gold Emblem. I'll never be Gold Emblem. Never, 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 never.
Gold Emblem.
John?
Gold Emblem.
John?
Gold Emblem. Gold Emblem. Well, hey there, kids. I'm Space the Cat. Hey there, kids. How about that? I'm here to take a shit in your food. I'm here. Sorry, it won't taste very good after I do that, but it is something that I have to do. I can't help it. I just really, really, really have to poo, because I'm Space the Cat. I'm a guy in a Space Cat costume. Or am I really just a cat?
With a message of the day. If you're a football player, you're gonna wanna learn how to dance. So you should watch Happy Feet too. You can learn to dance and weave in and out of the players. Just ask Doris.
Hello, this is Doris. I am also here. Listen to the president. He is a great guy, and
That's
I love him. I love him. Even after all the horrible
Break
things
it down.
you did, I still love you.
Bring it now.
Ruby Roo, Ruby Ruby Roo.
John.
John.
Gold Emblem. Gold Emblem. Gold
I'll
Emblem.
never be better than Gold Emblem. No.
Thank you for the wonderful performance. We will kill you now.
Wait, what? No, come on. You said that we could be free.
Everybody applaud Citronella on the drums. That was an amazing drum roll she did at the end there.
Okay, I admit it. Citronella is a very proficient drummer. She would have had a very fruitful career if she didn't have to die.
Yes, it is time to die for you.
We must bring out our CEO and boss to commence with the killing.
Ladies
and and gentlemen, this is the CEO of Gold Emblem, Mr. Manatee.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I trust that you have had an enjoyable time so far at this Gold Emblem-sponsored sporting event. I also trust that everyone has taken a sample of our Gold Emblem 95% pure honey. Right about now, the 5% of mind control drug that we put in the honey should be kicking in. Take a look around. If you see that someone nearby you has not sampled our delicious honey, grab them, hold them down, and forcibly put honey into their bodies through any orifice necessary.
It is happening. We are taking over. Gold Emblem rules all.
Gold Emblem has won. D-Janus and Two Final Jones.
Yes, you said our names.
It is too late for you. We will take over, and there's nothing you can do about it.
That is a very bold statement. Do you think that's actually true?
Yes. You have failed. The greatest athletes are within Two Final Jones. The crowd is under our control. The Space Channel is under our control. President of Football is under our control as well.
Is that true, President of Football?
Yes.
See?
That was definitive proof. That was very definitive proof. Shit! What are we going to do, Two Final Jones?
You know who isn't under their control? Sleeve Martin.
Sleeve Martin?
Where is Sleeve Martin?
Sleeve Martin is standing right before you guys.
Oh,
he's right over. You've just been standing right there the entire time.
I go in cycles. I'm here and then I'm there, and then I'm here and then I'm not, and then I'm there and then I'm up in the sky and then I'm on the ground.
well, Sleeve, do you think you can help us?
I think I can. Do you remember we made that pact last week where I said I was going to get you boys into the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I remember.
Well, that can't happen if football is not a sport anymore, so
That's
we got to
true.
keep football a sport, right?
Well, what are we going to do, Sleeve?
Well, I'm sure you guys know about the incident that I had with the dead crow a few years ago, right?
I think I remember you telling us about that, yeah?
Yes.
And I have a word that if you utter it, I will. In a minute, we will refer to that word. But if you utter that word, then I become someone else. You guys know that. It's a thing that I'm not very proud of, not very happy about, but it does happen. But the circumstances of that is that eventually, if you utter the word enough, I'll become, whoever is in the vicinity of us right now. So eventually, if you utter me enough, it's possible I could become Mr. Manatee.
Oh, and then we could use
save
all
everyone.
your knowledge to save everyone.
That's right.
All right.
That's right. It might be it might be tough because we may not have enough time, and I don't know the number of combinations that maybe a math person can figure out how many times it's going to take for me to become Mr.
Hold
Manatee.
on, let me use my score predictor. Let me first type in the beep beep boop beep boop beep boop, and then the score predictor will talk to me in a moment. Beep boop beep boop.
I think we might want to move to a different place than the center of the field because I'm just now noticing that every single member of the stands is coming towards us with a very vicious look on their face. We might want to get out of here.
All right.
Well, hold my hands. Hold my hands.
I've got
hold
your
my hands.
I have
Say
it.
the word.
Push!
You're called.
We are currently
I'm halfway out of
Wait,
on the moon.
we're on the moon.
We're back on the moon.
There's no oxygen on the moon. I cannot live any longer.
Oh, man.
The moon bush dying.
On the moon?
We're Seymour Crumps and we're on the moon. Oh, what the fuck?
Seymour Bush.
It's president of football.
All right, President, you actually might be able to help us a little bit. Are you under the control of Gold Emblem right now?
Yes.
Do you know anything about their plans?
I've heard little drips and drabs.
Give us your tastiest drip.
Well,
just put it right on us. Drip all over.
Pretty simple from what I hear. You know how the gold emblem honey that everyone's sampling is filled with that mind control device power thing, the ability to... They're going to take over everyone's brains, brainwash them into thinking that football is not a sport, and then they're going to shut down football, they're going to shut down radio, and we're all just going to have to...
Do other activities?
Oh,
yeah,
God,
like...
No.
I don't know. What do people do besides play football? Like... touch dongs.
Touch dongs.
We sexually explore our friends until they're sexually exploring other friends.
Make farting noises with your armpits.
Oh, I like to write poetry.
Eat sausages. Sometimes we use coloring books. Poetry is very nice, but coloring books, that's top notch.
Sure, yeah, you're right.
Now that you mention it, there are many other activities that can be done in addition to listening to the radio.
Go
and
down
doing radio
south,
programs.
visit a dickie.
Yeah.
Feeling up to it.
Maybe life without radio and football wouldn't actually be so bad.
Maybe not. I don't know.
But I don't think I want to be ruled by Gold Emblem.
I don't want to be
what.
ruled by Gold Emblem either. Here is the other thing. The people. Think about the people. It's not just about us. The people have been tuning in. The people are the reason football is no longer shut down, and the reason that there is no longer a war between the juices and the crackers.
That's true.
The people are the reason we do what we do. It's the people like Crew Manning, the everyday people, who may have abnormally large genitals, but they are just everyday people. It is not that I have abnormally small genitals.
It's okay. Your genitals are fine, Eugenus.
Thank you. But whatever happens, we need to do it for them.
We're on the moon right now. Where are we gonna go? What are we doing from here? We got to figure out another way.
I agree. My shrinkage is at an all-time low.
We're standing around here. It's boring and cold.
Wait a minute. I think I have an idea. If we can get back to the old WMUC moon base, I think there are some skulls in there that might help us.
That's true. Can we do that hand-holding thing again?
We sure can. I can't promise you we'll make it back to WMEC, but we can try.
Bush!
It's Chief Executive Dean Essner, and it seems to me that we are inside the Gold Emblem headquarters.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Dean. It's your mother.
What?
Dean, welcome home. We haven't seen you in weeks. How are you?
You live in the Gold Emblem headquarters?
Dean. Oh, my booby. Oh, I know that you decorated your room with all that honey because you're such a sweet boy. But Dean, welcome home. We haven't seen you in months. How are you?
I'm okay.
It's good to see you again. Who are your friends?
Hi, Mrs. Essner. I'm Two Final Jones.
Hello, and I'm DJness. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. Here, have some locks.
Oh, great. Thanks.
These are great locks, Mrs. Essner. Oh, thank you. I just picked them up. Oh, my goodness. I love a good lock in my Deanie boy. Oh. Yes.
The oxygen has revived me.
Oh, good. The bush is alive.
Oh, Deanie, look, your pet Bushy's alive again. Oh, look, it's Tushy the Bushy.
Oh, I'm so happy. All I needed was some water and some oxygen.
Now, did you say your name is Denis? Denis and Final Jones. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
When Deanie was just a little boy, we took him to the pet store, and he did not want to get any of the pets because they all moved. So we went outside, and he saw a little bush, and he said, "Oh my God, Mommy, that's my bush. I'm gonna name him Tushy the Bushy." And then he took it home, and they've been happily ever after ever since.
Wow, that's a really great story, Mrs. Esther.
Thank you. How do you like your locks?
Now, why would anyone ever name a bush Tushy?
Oh, where did your voice go, Deanie?
Appears the world.
Oh.
Fuck, we're inside Gold Emblem headquarters.
No, my name is Dean. I'm Dean Essner's mom. I'm Mrs. Essner. This is the Essner home. I mean, my home is your home. Feel free to, do whatever you need to do, but still.
Hang on, I'm confused. Where are we?
We are in the home of the Esner family.
Looks to me like the Gold Emblem headquarters.
Are you really Mrs. Esner?
Hold on. Yes, I am Mrs. Esner. Now here, have some honey.
Some honey?
Here, take a little bit.
What kind of honey is that?
Oh, it is the best honey. It is Gold Emblem 100% pure honey. It goes great with my locks.
Don't eat that honey.
Who are
said that?
you?
I am a flying saucer,
Oh!
and I escaped the mind control at the stadium on account of my not having a mind.
No, you stinking UFO. Who do you think you are?
Hey, it's a flying saucer.
That was
Please don't be
uncalled for.
racist. I can be whatever I want. My people were persecuted for thousands of years. Who do you think you are?
I think I'm a proud flying saucer, and I know when somebody is lying about their heritage and such things as being affiliated with Gold Emblem.
Well...
Who are you really? My scanners tell me that you have no DNA association with Dean Esner.
I'm Dean Menina.
You are a liar, lying-faced McLiar.
Grab my hands.
How did you know?
Grab my hands. We're gonna get out.
How did you? Okay, let's grab your hands.
All right, let's get out of here.
And somebody say the words.
Bush.
That was strange. I did not like that lady.
Where are we now?
Well, inside the law offices of Joe Sock.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
Joe.
shit.
Now tell me, what do you guys need? I have like 16 people that I gotta talk to in the next hour. They all got murder cases.
We're trying to stop Gold Emblem.
We need a
The
cure to
entire
their mind
world is going to
control
be a
honey.
murder case if we do not act soon.
That's right.
Alright. Well, we grab my hands again, maybe
All
I'll
right.
transport you out.
Soon.
And
I
say
wonder
the
how many
words.
more times it's gonna take. Bush.
Well, seems that we're inside of a toolkit.
Oh my goodness, are we inside of Crew Manning's toolkit?
Oh my god.
Inside of
Wait a minute.
Final Jones?
Am I inside myself right now?
Don't think about it too much.
I'm.
The math
my-
is too complicated for your Earth
That
brains.
hurts my head. Nappy Nail,
Hi!
you made it.
I'm still alive.
We were that you died with Crew.
No, I'm just a nail.
That makes sense. Nappy Nail, do you think you can help us stop Gold Emblem?
Let me think about it.
Wait a minute. While you're thinking about that, if we're inside my body right now, maybe we can gather up all the athletes and teleport them out.
Maybe if they all grab onto my hands, we can all
Save
teleport them.
us!
All right, ready? Everyone grab onto my hands.
All right, everybody. Hey, everybody, listen up!
Oh, whoa, oh my goodness. Is that Jones? Is that Janus and Jones?
That's right, Football Johnson. We're gonna
Oh
get
my-
everybody out of here. We gotta stop Gold Emblem.
We have to escape this body.
Oh, let's get these curling players out too. I want to kick their asses on the field.
Wait a minute. Hang on, everybody.
Can I still touch Sleeve Martin?
Sure, you can do whatever you want.
Is he okay with this invasion of his personal
I guess
space?
ask him.
Everyone grab onto my hands.
Hang on for
Everyone,
a second.
Okay.
Before we go, we're going to be going back into the middle of things. Gold Emblem has been controlling the stands for a couple minutes now. It's no telling what things are going to be like when we get back out there. I know we've had differences in the past, curling players, football players.
Yes.
You know, we've had arguments over who's better, who's got the best sport, but we gotta band together here because there's something more important than which sport is best, and that's the fact that sports are best.
To Final Jones.
Yeah.
To Janus, I have something that I haven't told you yet.
Really?
When I was cursed by the dead crow, there was one thing that I did retain the ability to do that I haven't told you guys.
What is that?
Sometimes, if I think really hard, I can control where I go. So if we all hold on to my hands, I can transport us to Mr. Manatee's office.
All right.
All of us. You guys, myself, everyone, the curling players, the football players, and we can make a plea. We can make a plea to Gold Emblem.
All right, that sounds like a good
Everyone
plan.
grab on my hands.
We gotta
grab
be
hands.
ready for anything
Grab
when we get there, though.
hands.
We don't know what things are like there.
1, 2, 3.
Is this his office?
I've been waiting for this.
Holy
We've been
shit,
waiting
it's
for
Mr. Manatee.
you.
Welcome to my office.
Welcome to
gentlemen.
his office. We are glad to have you so that we can have you. And by have you, we mean kill you.
Oh, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Football is a sport. It's a better.
It's time for you to shut the fuck up, I'm afraid. If you'll pay attention to the trapdoor underneath your feet. I hope you enjoy our vat of honey.
But this isn't so bad. Honey is very buoyant.
Oh my goodness, did you just get Sleeve to fall into the vat of honey?
That's correct. Sleeve, you have been an unfortunate pain in our side for quite some time. I hope you enjoy being part of the next flavor of Gold Emblem honey.
Not so fast. Dougie. I'm Mr. Manatee.
You're Mr. Manatee. I'm Mr. Manatee.
Yeah, Dougie. Yeah, Big Dougie. Big Dougie. Big Dougie.
I don't understand what's happening right now.
Mr. Manatee,
Yes.
do you fashion yourself as a big dangle Dougie? What kind of Dougie are you? I should ask me that question myself, because I'm Mr. Manatee. I'm Mr. Manatee.
You might think that you can control me, but I am from an ancient time. I have power far greater than yours.
Well, as Mr. Manatee, I'm older than Earth itself. I came from the ground. I sprouted up with the crabs.
There's one thing you're not taking into account.
What's that, my Dougie?
You're Mr. Manatee, but I'm Mr. Manatee, and I can control you.
No. I'm Mr. Manatee.
No, I'm Mr.
I'm Mr.
Manatee.
Manatee.
I am Mr.
And you're Mr. Manatee.
But
I'm Mr. Manatee.
But I'm Mr. Manatee.
You,
Wait, hang on. You're Mr.
Shush. Ready?
Yeah.
Myself, Mr. Manatee. Mr. Manatee.
Does the inflection really change?
And you're
that
Mr.
much?
Manatee. Mr. Manatee.
Yeah.
Mr. Manatee.
Mr. Manatee.
So, the distinction is, you are a fluke, a fish. A fluke fish, a little squash Dougie that lives in the water. And I am Gold Emblem's creator. And I say, football stays a sport. Radio stays a radio. And the world stays as it did before Curlin came and found us, and they'll stay on their planet. They can, be okay and
no
do their
problem.
their
We'll
thing.
stay away from you guys forever. You guys are crazy.
Well, Mr. Emblem, do something.
Well, you did say that football is allowed to stay a sport, my master.
I didn't say that.
But
certainly
you just...
did.
I'm Mr. Manatee.
But you are Mr. Manatee.
But I'm Mr. Manatee.
I'm Mr. Manatee, and I
Mr.
have
Manatee.
crabs.
I don't have crabs.
I'm very sorry for your ailment, sir. Would you like me to use
I
some honey on
don't
you?
have crabs. I'm Mr. Manatee.
I got
Hold
crabs,
on,
and the
let me
crabs
get
are
some
pecking at my
honey.
Dougie.
Hold on. Let me get my Gold Emblem honey, and I will cure your crabs, master. We cannot let you have crabs. Here, take some.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's making me feel much better.
No.
Thank you so much. Oh, man.
Don't give it to him. Give it to me.
Shut up, Mr. Manatee.
Why?
Shut up, Mr. Manatee.
Why is everyone suddenly not listening to me?
Because Mr. Manatee works in the mail room, or Mr. Manatee, he runs Gold Emblem.
I'm not working in any mail room. You may have won for now, Mr. Manatee. But I'll be back. I'm going to space!
Mr. Manatee, what did that blob over there just do? Where did he go?
Well, let's just say, Dougie, he went into the stratosphere. He's not coming back for a long, long time. It's just a little blob. Let me tell you something. As Mr. Manatee, I think that we should change some things around here. What do you think?
I think so.
As long as Gold Emblem remains number one, right?
Gold Emblem will remain number one. But I believe you remember a few months ago, one of your greatest assets was your sponsorship of Football as a Sport. Do you remember that?
That was an excellent
You bring up a good point. We were fervent sponsors.
Ever show. I believe to Vinyl Jones, he would take a little swab of the honey on his tongue, and he'd tell us about how good it tasted, about how grainy it was, and it was so delicious. I tasted it myself too, and let me tell you, they're right on the money. So, as Mr. Manatee, I think it's important that we retain the sponsorship of Football as a Sport. What do you think?
That does sound like a logical idea.
This sounds acceptable.
Thank you, Master. We will spread the word.
We will spread the honey.
Thanks a lot, my doggies. Thanks a lot.
Wow.
So, it appears that the Gold Emblem executives are walking onto the field now. They have left their offices and are on the field about to make an announcement. Hello.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Mr. Gold.
And I am Mr. Emblem.
You may remember us from before when we tried to kill everyone.
We don't want to do that anymore.
We've had a change of heart.
We would like to retain our sponsorship of Football is a Sport on WMUC.
Coming around in the stands now is free samples of our 95% pure Gold Emblem honey, Gold Emblem antidote.
Yes.
Please feel free to take some if you would not like to have your mind controlled by Gold Emblem anymore.
Also coming around, our free laptop computers. You may use them to go to youtube.com/footballisasport and listen to previous episodes of this great radio program that we regret dropping our sponsorship of.
You can also go to facebook.com and like Football is a Sport.
You can also go to Twitter and enjoy Football is a Sport from the Football is a Sport Twitter account.
You can also go on Snapchat and get pictures of Football is a Sport's penis.
You can also go to the Essner house. Tell Mrs. Essner hi from us. We do miss her. Her locks are delicious.
You can also go talk to your grandma about Football is a Sport.
Now, Mr. Gold.
Yes, Mr. Emblem.
I believe there is something we must do with the cream so the game can commence.
Yes, we will absorb it out of Two Final Jones's body.
And let us begin the sucking process, which we will do with our mouths.
Yes, we will put our mouths on Two Final Jones' anus and suck the cream. Wow, that felt really good, actually.
I'm actually kind of enjoying it.
I really enjoyed that. Thank you guys for sucking on my anus.
Oh, better.
Of course. I guess let the game begin again. And it looks like the players are retaking the field.
Yes, they've resumed play within my body.
And Sleeve, thank you so much.
It's really no problem,
We would not have we might be dead if it was not for you. So thank you for everything, Sleeve.
Yeah.
It's no problem. I just would like to say one thing to Two Final Jones. I know I'm a bit of a character, but a couple weeks ago you said that I was a murderous cannibal and I could not be trusted. I hope you'd like to turn that statement around so we can be friends.
You know, you might still be a cannibal. You might still murder people, but I think I can overlook that because you've proved yourself here today as a true member of the Football as a Sport team.
Thank you.
Sleeve, how would you like to commentate the rest of the game with us in the booth
Oh my gosh!
with Two Final Jones and I?
Oh my duggies! Oh great! Oh, that's so great!
Thank you, Sleeve.
Thank you,
For everything. And before we get back to the game, my co-host Two Final Jones and I would just like all of the listeners to know that no matter what happens, remember that football will always, even if I say it is inconclusive, even if there is empirical evidence that it is inconclusive and in fact inconclusive, remember that football is a sport. Remember that football is love, football is life, football is everything. And even if you're not a big fan of football because you come from outer space, sports are beautiful. Sports are what make us wake up every day saying, this is what I want to do with myself. I want to play sport. I want to love my neighbor. I want to eat crackers. I want to make friends. I want to read poetry. And it is all because of the way sport brings us together. So thank you, sport.
Thank you, sport. And I think it's important to say, I obviously cannot speak for any of the Flying Saucers, but I feel that no matter the outcome of this game, humans and Flying Saucers, I think we can work together. I think we overcame our differences to fight off Gold Emblem and Mr. Manatee, and I think that's something that sport in general does. You know, we have a lot of friends on this program that we've accrued over the years. Over the seasons, the Flying Saucers being the most recent, but of course Ribwich the Gravedigger, Mr. and Mrs. Eggson, who we haven't heard from in a while, but they are certainly our great friends. Crew Manning, may he rest in peace, and Brad, may he do a great job as the new leader of our crew, and just everyone, all our listeners, all our fans, everyone that we've ever had on the program, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think we Flying Saucers learned a lot today about football and what it means to be a football player.
Wow, your accent changed. Is this because of football?
I'm just so emotional right now.
Okay.
I'm very tired. It's a very long day.
Sure has been.
I done fought a manatee and a manatee.
Yeah.
And I sexually explored some little boy named Broderick. I think at the end of the day, whatever happens, football is a sport.
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 Football's a sport.
Now, I believe it is time to get back to the game. So, Sleeve, if you would like to join us in the press box.
I would be so delighted.
And we will get into the face-off.
All right.
So it looks like we have Pediatrician on one end, and it looks like we have Bush on another end.
Yes, looks like they are actually racing to get the final flag. One of them, it is all tied up right now. While we were talking, the game has been going fast and furious.
They're going fast and furious. Oh, it looks
faster, you Bush!
No, this is mine.
I like the game.
Is it Seymour in the booth now? Oh, look,
Mine,
Bush is
mine.
coming. Oh, he is going again.
Stop the game.
He grabbed
Stop the
it.
game.
Stop
the game. Stop the game.
Wait, and Bush has stopped. What is it?
Hey, yo, halt the game. I don't like this.
You don't like
Everyone
this?
out of the anus.
All right.
Get out.
No.
Some of them are coming out.
Fuck up.
Out of the anus.
Oh,
wow, what now?
Okay, now we are out of the anus. What is it?
Well, I've made a decision that I never want to leave.
Really?
I think I'm gonna retire from medicine
Oh.
and football
Well, hello, new neighbor.
And just live here forever with the tall old man.
Uh-oh.
That sounds lovely.
Me, the bush.
Who is it? Nappy?
God.
Somebody ask for me?
What up, Nappy Nails here? But after pediatrician said that he was going to live with the bush.
Tommy Cat is here as well.
Tommy Cat?
Just kidding. I am the tall old man.
Hi, I'm Bobby Cat.
I'm the tall old man.
I am Seymour Quumps. Quumps Queen? Well, you like the Quumps Queen? The Quumps Queen were very good for you.
All I did was say the word bush. What happened?
Hi.
Hi, I'm a pediatrician.
I'm DeJanus.
Wait,
I am the boss.
people are starting to change.
You're
I'm
me.
DeJanus.
I'm
Dan
Hello.
Singer.
I am
Wait,
pediatrician.
hang on.
I'm Dougie.
I'm
Dougie.
What is he?
Dougie
Why are-
Dingle Dangle Douglas Hello,
Hello, I am legal, sir. Wait, what is happening?
Douglas, oh Dingle Dangle.
Everybody's becoming unhinged. Wait,
Excuse me. Hi, I'm President of Football. Oh, thank you for making the game, the football, rice balls.
something
I
happened
love Greek food. I
with
wish I was a
sleeve.
chancellor.
Everybody is changing at the word bush.
Hi, I'm Bobby Cat.
I'm Bobby Cat.
I'm Tommy Cat.
I'm Bobby Cat.
And I'm Mr. Manatee.
And I'm Matt
Dougie
Cockart.
Dingle Dangle Doongle Dangle Ding Dong. Hi. Hi.
Pitchfork, best do music.
Hi.
I'm a boss.
Suddenly, the camera begins to pull back away from the studio booth as everyone
Seymour Quumps?
seems to be changing back and forth rapidly between different people.
What?
The
Hello?
camera keeps pulling back farther and farther away.
President of football.
Farther and farther. We can no longer hear anybody talking because the camera is so far away.
Batman Jr.
Except we can hear Batman Jr., but now we can't even hear him because we're even farther away.
Hello, everyone. I'm Bob Boylan from NPR.
The camera pulls farther away from Bob Boylan.
As
Hi, I'm
right
Bob
now,
Costas.
Dan and Jonesy are currently just finishing up in the booth right now. They've got their headphones and their earplugs on, and it looks as if the time is winding down on Football as a Sport. We've got a few more minutes of Football as a Sport, but we'd like to thank Dan and Jonesy for Football as a Sport.
Hey, Bob, it's great to be here. I'm Anthony Fantano, the internet's busiest football nerd.
And I'm Bill Clinton. How are you doing today?
And I'm Sungman Kim. I am the program director of the Music Theater Wall. And I'm glad to say that this show barely passed the requirements of the Pitchfork's Best New Show requirement. And the thing is that has this show not fulfilled the requirement, the show would have been stricken off the record forever.
That's very true. WMEC merged with NPR, for those of you who do not know.
Pretty sweet.
And we would just like to once again thank Dan and Jonesy for just putting on a great show. Thanks once again. And like I said, Dan is currently packing up his backpack and sort of slowly moseying out of it. Oh, and he discovers that, he left his water bottle, so he's heading back into the booth, and he's going to shut off his mic, and Jonesy looks like he's got an itch in his butt, so he's like scratching it. He's sort of still half close to the microphone, so if you like, maybe you can hear them. They're making some noise. They're sort of talking about they're sort of going over their notes on Football as a Sport.
It went okay. It sort of got fucking confusing and didn't make any sense in the end. But that was, it just happens.
Yeah, it just so confused.
But I think we can all agree, as they pack up their stuff officially and they head out, that it has been an amazing year for sports and football and people. And on behalf of NPR, we would like to have you back for a Tiny Desk concert. But for now, a round of applause for Dan and Jonesy for putting on
Great job,
an
Dan
amazing
Jonesy.
show. An amazing
Great
show.
job.
And it looks as if the lights are turning off at WMEC. Enjoy the show, everybody.
And the camera pulls back even farther away from WMEC, and it goes out and out into space. And we see the blackness of space. And then floating past we see Mr. Manatee.
Da da da.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm the boss.
How's football? How's football? How's football? How's football? How's football? How's football?
The crab's cream.
Almost there.
How's football? How's football? How's football?
All better.
And cut to black. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Football is a Sport on WC Digital.